BLASTMUSIC247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time.
Hello, darling faces. How are you? Happy almost holiday for those who celebrate. You know how we begin our episodes, so we're going to keep it the absolute same. I like consistency. I'm a super fan. Gratitude to BLASTMUSIC247, who is podcast home for me. Very grateful. Thank you to the VP, who is an amazing human. I'm very grateful for that person as well. Veep, you rock. And my sunshine Cromwell, who was talking about me behind my back in a good way, that it caused this to occur because I was running from the podcast for like 3 years, didn't want to do that. And sure enough, they're awesome efforts. You guys can say a super huge thank you to God and to them for me even saying yes and being still on a Tuesday night to bring this information. So y'all, how you feeling? I'm hoping that you're looking forward to your holiday. If for those who celebrate, yes, I am quite aware some folks do not. Respect your decision. And then there are some who do not, but they do eat. So there's some do's and some don'ts in there clearly. We're not going to do brand advertising, but I felt something. There we go. Just a little something. So tonight we're literally going to have a conversation. Run away with me from reality. Today is the holiday edition, and I am encouraging you to run away from your reality. And the truth be told, I'm preparing you. That is my intention today, to kind of make light, have some fun, and also prepare you for these conversations that are coming this Thursday for those who are going to have Thanksgiving, and then for those who are going to have giving of thanks. Yeah, that'll work. Definitely not an over fan of the origins or the practices that brought that quote unquote holiday to light, which is kind of frightening in itself, but we're going to blink for that. And I will say that I am a fan of gratitude, and I'm a fan of gratitude 365 days a year. Kind of a fan of 365. Did you catch that? From the name of this growth podcast, it literally is SXP MetaMorphosis 365. So, welcome. I am Melikia K, Courtney, if I didn't say that. And yeah, let's go on this mystical, magical journey together. So in order to stay focused, y'all know what I did? I brought notes. Y'all know I need my notes because we'll be down the road and having a great conversation, and I'm okay with that. At the same time, I want to make sure you have some tools and some tips and some keys. Now, this is a goof off session. If you were looking for something over serious, you ain't getting that today. It ain't about to be that over serious day. We're going to have a holiday fun. So dust off your reindeer gear because you get to put it on Thursday night. But before then, in order to prepare for those conversations, I figured I would give you guys a top 12 list of just some off the top thoughts on things that you can do that are positive, that would be like keys, right? Keys to unlock that mental door that leads to your peace, that keeps you in a place of peaceful responding, right? Some of us have those humans who are not thoughtful during the holiday, more self-focused, more selfish, okay? And some of those conversations can rub the wrong way. Now, some of those conversations can be absolutely fun to engage in. You get your playtime in for those who are given to mischief. as I am, I will engage in some fiery conversations. To me, I'm having a blast. It's absolute freaking fun. And at the same time, I am quite aware that some people don't find the humor in that type of engaging. Okay, so heads up, this is what you can do instead. Instead of getting upset, instead of letting your chest tighten to the point where it's squeezing your heart and making your pressure go up, instead of yelling at people that you love, instead of just bolting away, get up and excusing yourself and go and sit in the chair by yourself in the other room and not being a part of things, let me offer you a few random, I mean random as I don't know what, things that you could be doing. You can prepare because you got time. It's Tuesday. You got a couple of days to go grab you some materials if you need to, but let's talk about it. All right, number 1 on my 12 healthy ways to escape reality. Healthy ways. Draw. It is so simple. It is inexpensive. Draw. Now, there is a practice that I engage in. A lot of folks don't know what I'm doing, but sometimes I need that mental movement past the thoughts that I am thinking that might escape my lips and cause a problem. Now, that said, if the problem is already caused, I ain't necessarily one for walking away without addressing it. But I don't like to incite riots. Okay, so in that, there is the simplest things that I do with my finger. I literally draw a line. This is my line. It is a line for myself. It is a line for myself to remind myself this is as far as I'm going to go with that. Simple, 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 real quick. Folks might just see you move your finger. Left to right, right to left, don't matter. It's a mental marker and reminder for you that line is drawn. I'm not going to cross that line because I am going to remember that I love the person in front of me, or at least care enough to respect them with my conversation. I will stand in my honor and I will honor this moment, whatever this moment holds. Okay. And who am I honoring? Self first. I am honoring myself. I'm honoring the God in me and reminding myself God resides in me. Is this the way you really want to show up? Is this the impression or the emotion that you want to leave behind? Got to make a decision. Might be. That's up to you. Okay, something simple as just finger. Now, that tool you got on your body. That's what you got on your body. If you don't want to move your hands, there are cheat codes. Just do it with your eyes. Draw with your eyes. It's a physical redirect of self. Okay, you're physically redirecting yourself. You're calling yourself to points of choice and decision. Make a decision. I'm gonna preserve and protect my peace. Peace. Holidays. Peace. Joy. Stuff like that there. Okay, great. Take it a step further if you like. Get that paper and pen. There are times when I am having difficult conversations and some may perceive it as rude or disrespectful, and I do explain when I do this, this is just something I need to do. I am listening and I'm listening closer, but I need to do this with my hand and body right now. I will get that pen, pencil, napkin, paper, notebook, and I will just draw. Not anything in particular, you know what I mean? There's not one given item that I choose to draw. A lot of times it starts with circle, can't say that. However, I'll sketch something out that I see. And a lot of times it's me pulling from the images in my mind, or drawing out the things that this person is saying to me just in symbols, right? And it's a way to direct energy. You're diffusing that building up of energy, and it does help with the listening. For those who are kinesthetic, for those who are overstimulated, for those who are introverted, for those who are introvert converts to extrovert, i.e. you need to be extroverted in certain situations. You've taught yourself how. These keys will help you. For my extroverts, there are the other tools. Those tools kind of work in the opposite direction. My extroverts will speak on a thing. They may interrupt you and call you on your question mark in a polite or impolite way. So I'm really not too worried about my extroverts when it comes to those awkward conversations or those hair raising and bait full conversations. Do not be the fish. Don't take the bait. All right. So, and these are things that you can do with yourself, for yourself, during your holidays. Does it apply during Christmas? Absolutely. Does it apply during birthdays? And any other celebration or event where you find yourself among someone who is just choosing to be disagreeable or trying to cajole you into their belief. Tools are tools. Use them. Yeah, use them. Okay, great. So that first one, just draw your imagined line. Draw your imagined images, draw your line. Make your decision, make your choice. And then here's the thing. There are times where we make a choice and it's firm. We are decided. And then somebody keeps poking the bear, and you have a choice. You can unleash the claws, bare your teeth, maybe even bite. But what is the outcome behind it? Okay? Give yourself enough room. Think it through now. This is your head start. So take your head start and your advantage. Okay? Use it. Okay. Number 2. So it is wonderful. A wonderful, wonderful way to escape this reality is read a book. Now, yes, you will be engaging with the humans, and maybe you just need a reset. Maybe you have peopled enough and you need a break from the people, because it doesn't matter what they're saying to you by this point. It's just the fact that they're still talking to you and all you want is silence. And for those who are clueless, let me give you a quick clue. Generally, when people want their silence, they go 0 to 30. They're quiet. They remove themselves from the clattering, from the circle company of noise, the dinner table, the full kitchen, with all that going on. They just, politely mosey on off. All right. I'm going to encourage my mosey on offers. Grab a book. Grab a book. This is something to do to kind of disrupt your reality. Yes, you are really experiencing what you're experiencing and you are seeing what you're seeing, but there is zero wrong with taking a mental vacation. Just a quick break. That's wise. That is wisdom. I encourage some sci-fi or some full-on fantasy. Get you something that is truly not based in any type of reality. Grab you a book, bring you a book along, or have one study and ready at your home and at your table side for when your guests arrive. Zero wrong with saying, hey, listen, I need 5 minutes. Just give me 3 minutes. I'm going to go and tend to something. You don't really have to go into details of what you need to tend to. It's simply that you need a minute. And when you recognize you need that minute, take your minute. Need a permission slip? I will write it. Take that minute, because taking those 3 minutes or those 5 minutes just to kind of reset your mind, your energy, your responses. You may need to go in the bathroom and say some stuff out loud, but not to those people, right? Take that time, because it could save you a whole incident later. It could save you that one argument that uncle whomever and cousin whoever get into that fight every year. Foolishness, right? Speaking of which, please be your own advocate when it comes to what you will have happening in your house. Now, if you are the host of said event, said dinner, and you are in a position to ask, because you cannot go around demanding. Let's not do it like that. Let's do it simply. Hey, listen, this year, this is what I would like to see. Set your intention, share your intention with the group. I love to see us have a wonderful meal, great conversation, fun game time without anything that resembles stress, anxiety, panic, rage, anger, foolery. You use your words, right? Use your words. Speak up. because you are the host. Now, in the sense where you are the guest, you are less in a position to make any type of requests, but you can definitely verbalize what you're bringing to that place. Hey, listen, I'm so happy to be here with you. It's a great joy for me. What can I do to make sure that everybody feels as happy as I do to be around you right now? What do you need? Can I serve anything? Be helpful. Not saying go overboard and stalk the people. Some people don't like fucking in the kitchen. Get on out the way. All right? Get on out the way. But do what you can do, and definitely be present. Be present. Now, again, if you need to take that break, you need that moment, that reset for yourself, go and get it. Go ahead and get it. And then come on back and be a part of things and make them memories. Life is very, very short. I already had 2 calls this week about folks that ain't here no more. Get it? So make the most of your holidays. It is sad to say, but it's very true. No one's getting out of this life alive. Times come. So make the most of your holiday moment. Make those memories. Oh, I see comments. Hold on a moment. This might be in the back. Oh, thank you very much. Scott, I see your message. I appreciate that. Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was on here in the back office. I thought it was the VP. Anyway, fast focus. So we've already talked about drawing those images, whether break out your line with your finger and use your eyes if you don't want to be so obvious. Grab your tools, scribble and scribe while you have the conversation, and please do listen. If you are unable to do both, baby, suck it up. Sit there and listen. And if you feel yourself getting triggered and you're getting heated, how do you know you're triggered? There is a clenching in your throat that occurs. It almost mirrors the clenching of butt cheeks. It really almost does. And you are feeling a tightness in your throat because your throat, you're feeling as if your voice, what you think, what you believe is under attack. So it generally gets to starting up in here. Business begins in the body. You can also feel it in how you posture. You can feel the tightening of your muscles, how you're posturing your arms. What are your feet doing? Are you getting ready? You know what I mean? So pay attention to your body. If you're getting ready, you're already feeling your tensing. Okay, something's occurring. Something's occurring. All right. Redirect. Do not go full on Hulk. Do not let the green guy come out. All right, let's back it up. So, drawing. Break out them books. Have a book ready. Something that's going to take your mind completely away from that reality that you're so familiar with and know, and just repeat. A lot of us live our life on a daily repeat. We get up and do the same thing. Get up at this time, eat at this time, go at this time, work at this time, come back at this time, go to bed at this time. Very, very routine. The goal is to interrupt that routine. Interrupt what you normally do, create you a new path of behaving. All right? Because it's going to help you to not have the common and always response. It'll help you to even listen better and have more fun. Because isn't that the whole point? Eat good, have fun, let that eyes handle it. All right. 3. Now for those who can, this is prep work. This is not day of work. I am not encouraging you to go run and do this on day of event unless you have time before it. And I am speaking of this holiday coming with the Thanksgiving or the giving of thanks, whomever you are. And then events, birthdays, showers, weddings, however you want to call it, whatever holiday. I encourage folks to submerge. Get underneath some water. Get beneath it. Does that mean fill the bathtub up and just slide on into it? That could work. Or if you're near a body of water that's big enough to dip. Swimmers, or stay in the shallow. Be safe about it. But there is something that brings a peace and draws in that healthy energy when you get to water. Okay, Melikia, it's not where I can do that. Or maybe the event kicks off so early I don't have time. Maybe my hair is a factor. Okay, fine. Here's what you can do. Say you're in the heat of whatever it is and you are starting to experience that stress in your body. You even feel it creeping up your back. You feel it in your neck. Your spine is doing things that it normally doesn't do. Your ears are burning and they are ringing, right? Maybe your hands are sweating. Okay, all these wonderful things going on. Guess what you can do? You can take your hands and just put them in the water. Okay, you can fill up the basin, you can fill up whatever you need to fill up. You can even run the water, just get to that. Because there's something that helps displace all of that energy and brings such a calm when you're able to do that. Even if you're not really a water person, try it. Try it. And then let me know if you like it. I am a super fan of feedback. You can give me that feedback at lifeissanctuaryxp@gmail.com. I'm a super fan. Also, you can drop it in comments. Now, I will say, after going live, the comments just disappear. It's kind of unfortunate. So I do not get to see them all the time. But I think what I will do, I'm starting to learn more about this podcasting, and it's possible that if I show them during the podcast, I might see them later. So we'll find out. And thanks again, Scott, for that. So get to use some water. Get some water. And I can also say even drinking a bit of water can be helpful. Okay, just get a drink of water. You're going to displace a few things. You're going to change your body temperature. You're going to cool off a little bit. It is the little things that matter. It is the little things, right, that we can do in the moment that can make the difference between a successful interaction, a beautiful, wonderful event, or freaking utter chaos. Okay, let's avoid the utter chaos. We don't want no parts of that. We want that happy. We want that great outcome. We want that successful conversation and successful interaction. Therein lies your missions. Okay, heads up, heads up. So we've talked about the drawing, we've talked about the sci-fi books, we've talked about the submerging in water. Y'all. For those who are still brave enough and understand the gift that play is, I encourage you to play. Okay? Not only do I encourage you to play, I encourage you to play in your imagination. And I literally took time to give you guys the things that you could do that were zero cost. All right, zero cost. So you have no excuses not to implement these strategies and simple keys and tools when you're having your conversations this week and going forward. All right, play. Not only play, but play make-believe. If you want to run away from reality with me today and have some holiday fun, like if you really want to take a mental vacation real quick, it is wonderful to sit, whether your eyes are open or closed. Some folks do it with eyes closed, some do it with eyes open, and imagine. Imagine the peace that you'd like to surround you, right? Imagine what's surrounding you as you are in peace. Imagine the peaceful, loving, kind, and caring things that you would like to say, even if you feel like you're in an impasse, even if you feel like the human is not going to hear it. This is for you. It's for you. So take advantage of it for you and let the other folks benefit by product. All right. There is something wonderful about having an intact imagination. It does help you to not take yourself so seriously. It does remind you that play is very healthy. Like it is such a beautiful and wonderful tool. And then if you're blessed to have little ones around you, you have cheat code right there. Play with the children. Play make-believe. All right. And now for my real Imagineers, that's for real. For the folks who believe in intention, for the folks who believe in creating a life that you're going to live into, it is good to sit and walk through whatever event is coming. For example, a day of healing, Love Fest 2025 is coming February 8th, 2025. All right, Love Fest 2025. With that event and with any event I do, whether it's a 3 days with the women event or the pop-up sis events or spoken word events where I'm performing, whatever the event is, I love just taking an imaginative walk through what's going to happen. What's the energy going to feel like? You know, what am I going to accomplish? Is this simply for memory or this is impact? Now, with a day of healing, all about the impact, baby. So I'm already visioning, right? That imagination is good for that. I'm visioning what's going to occur, what the in-person events are going to look like, what the 24 hours virtual event is going to look like, who's going to participate, how they'll be there early and not just on time, how the conversations will be engaging, how the leaders in the area will respond, and who's going to be dancing when the DJ is playing. Like, it's living already in my mind, right? So why not bring beautiful things to life? Super, super, super key. Applies here and in just about everywhere else for my folks who create. Keep that in mind. I got to keep moving. All right. I'm a fan of stories. As you guys know, I'm an author 5 times over. And I believe in telling a good old-fashioned story. Some folks tell a tale, completely fantasy, outside of reality, and it's wonderful. I have a practice with my grandson who's 14 years old. We started this when he was little, and I would just start telling the story, just making up whatever. It's mad fun, and then I would let it go and pass it to him and let him fill in his part of the story, and then we'll pass it to his brother, and we fill it in, and we'll just keep going until we exhaust all the ideas that we can verbally exhaust and mentally exhaust and imaginatively exhaust, and we'll call it done. And it is not just was, he's bigger now, so we haven't done it as much recently, but the younger one, and I have a new grandbaby on deck. I'm very excited about that. So it is it's a great practice to tell stories. It's a wonderful way to run away from reality. You're getting your little bit of escapism in, but you're definitely coming back to life. You know what I mean? You're coming back a bit more refreshed. You're coming back a bit more steady and ready to deal with the Mike Tyson punches that life tends to throw. All right. So this is a conversation of studying yourself. This is a conversation of being ready for these holidays. I'm real clear that the holidays can be a very lonely time for many people. And what's truth is that some folks can be in a room filled with people and still feel very lonely because there's something more specific that they were longing for. Or maybe they have measures of unacceptance, some perceptions going on that keep them feeling outside. All right. So that is to be noted. And I charge my listeners, please do make sure at least you, if no one else does, at least you are mindful and present and having worthy, deep conversations with the people around you, not just that light and topical, how are you doing? Oh, I'm fine. Pass me a plate. Nah. Did you know that a whole lot of folks take their lives during the holidays? Gone. Yeah. Don't let that pop up in your circle. It doesn't have to. And the way you keep that from happening is you stay vigilant. You stay extended in love, not overextended, but extended in love. You find yourself overextended, pause, go back to a few lessons back and get to binging these teachings, binge on it, because you'll learn how to tend to yourself. You'll love you first. You'll pull and energize you so that you can pour and energize others. If you got nothing to give, don't do it. Don't do it. Feed you, build you, grow and heal. All right. Eat everything in sight on Thursday for me, especially if you got some good sweet potato pies. Let's go. After you tell your good story, you done played your make-believe, you done submerged yourself in some water at some parts of you or all parts of you. You done read your sci-fi or your fantasy book, or you've done your lines. Okay, we're just doing some quick recaps here while we're at it. And told your story. Ooh wee! I love this one. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. Now, generally, most folks have a favorite place to be in their home. When you're visiting others, I suggest you pick a spot. This is going to be your favorite spot real quick where you can go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. And it's a joke and it's a running joke, and that's fine. But in all seriousness, go to your happy place. You have a set of memories. Some of those memories absolutely suck. Stay away from those. We are not looking for reality right now. We're looking for the opposite, the over there. Go get your escape on, okay? Go to your most wonderful, enthusiastic, energetic memory. The one that sends you to the skies, that sends you beyond the moon, that has you happy, 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 and energized. Go to that one. Go to your happy place. Because I am aware that some folks, and this is really sad, but this is true, some folks are not paying attention to their children during the holidays. And some folks invite people in their home and bad things happen, right? And some of these children are left in fear when the holidays come around because they're trying to protect themselves because the adults are off not paying attention, doing whatever they're doing. Could be cooking, could be drinking, could be smoking, could be playing cards, could be a number of things, could be keeping company and hosting. Be mindful of your babies and your grandbabies, all right? Be mindful of the children in the family who don't have a loud voice. They require your protection. It's required. That's your job. So handle that. Some of these babies have their own happy place that they have to create and go to. Let that sit with you for a minute. Some of these babies have to create their fun, and find things to do because the adults are not tuned in. They're too busy selfishing out. Please don't be that adult. And if you are that adult, knock it off, repent, do better while you still have time to do better, right? And manage and heal those relationships and get your babies help. Okay? We're not going to rest on that today. We're going to keep it moving. But your happy place, find it, create it, get to it. Can you hold a happy place in your mind? Absolutely. How do you do that, Melikia? You have memories. That is truly one of the only times that I'm going to encourage you to go play in your past. All right? And that's if a need be. I prefer you currently create. However, there's nothing wrong with pulling up one of those funny memories and cackling to yourself. And nothing wrong with that. All right? I encourage it, especially when you're running away from reality with me today. How about that? Okay. So, we talked about the go to your happy place. Ooh. Now, here's a fun thing to do. And this is just for, because I try to consider all thoughts. Some folks do not have people that they are going to come together with during the holidays. It will be a solo dolo holiday. Okay. Team. That's very doable. Some folks by choice because they don't want to be bothered no more. And then some folks, not so much by choice. I encourage you to get lost. Get lost. And yes, using your GPS is a cheat code. Do not use your GPS until you're trying to find your way back. But go see something new. Go somewhere you've not been. Sometimes some folks literally only get in their car and drive to where they're going and come back. They haven't even walked their neighborhood. Beat it. Go walk your neighborhood. Take your phone with you. Make sure it's charged up. Be safe and be wise about it. But go a-wandering. Go a-wandering. I met a wonderful woman today. I've waved at her several times. We've never had a conversation. And sure enough, I had a conversation with Miss Anita, a beautiful woman who had been married for 50 years and had lost her husband in a motorcycle accident some time ago. And it was a great conversation. I was very happy to meet Miss Nita. Get it? Go a-wandering. Make you some friends. So maybe next year you will not be doing it solo dolo unless you have so much fun this year doing it. Okay, get the picture. So those are 12 mystical magical ways, okay, to escape the reality of that moment if you need to. And then period. You can use these for life. If you need to get your escape on for a minute, run away from reality and have your mental vacations, I believe in mental vacations, just a quick mental vacation, real quick to ease and rest my mind and come back to a 0 point. Do it. I dare you to do it. Now, I do have to pause and play y'all some music. And so that was my top 12 list. I have an others comprised list, so I'm going to share that with you as well. But those are my top 12 thoughts on keys that you can use to kind of keep yourself peaceful and enjoy and able to eat as much as you want among your peoples. All right, so let's see. Yeah. All right. I'm going to play this mystical magical music by Benny with OG Jimmy. Before I do that, I will encourage you to go to BLASTMUSIC247.com and sign up. So BLASTMUSIC247.com. You're going to sign up for a membership. What does that membership do? It's free, and it allows you to listen to all the music that's comprised on that.com. All right, enjoy. And then also, if you are an artist and you like your music or whatever your vocal talent is and visual talent, because it's got to be both for this, played during podcasts, and we have podcasts Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. All right, I believe there may be a Saturday too. There's a week. If you'd like to have more exposure for what you do, register as an artist as well, and then get that over to us, and you'll find yourself just like this. Oh, that's the wrong button. Here you go.
How you live is how you die.
Save us, 'cause you know, yeah, you know, oh, that this world holds something for you. So save us, 'cause you know, I need you. Save us, 'cause you know, yeah, you know, oh, that this world holds something for you. So
Yay. I'm going to be sad to see this one go when I'm done with it. I love that song. I've been in with OG Jimmy, you guys. And as I shared before, go to BLASTMUSIC247.com and become a part of the family. Get it done. What I realized during break was I only shared 8 with you. That was not all 12. So the first set were things to do for self, okay? You doing yourself. Mystical, magical, you. And then if you're lucky enough to have children around, cheat code that. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. One moment. So if you'd like to have that escape that we talked about with friends, it is possible. It is possible to do some adventuring. Maybe you're at the event and you've been there long enough and the foolishness is kicking up and it's time for you to go. And you still need that moment to kind of adjust and calm down. You want to continue your joy. You want to continue your happiness and let the icky and the yucky stay behind. And you have a friend to leave with. Guess what? It's kind of fun to go eat something new. I mean, yes, you just got through eating all the wonderful good stuff at the house. It is possible you have room for dessert. It is possible that you haven't visited every wonderful shop in your area. And if you have, it's possible that you can go outside your area and find another one. How about that? So have a friend. That takedown conversation is a thing. It really, really is, to take it down from the level in which it's at, stuck, and possibly giving you the hard time. Oh, to sit down with a friend and to have an ease in conversation over something delicious. It's a great idea. It's just a great idea. Escape with your friends. Woohoo! You may have someone looking at you like, can we leave? Can I go with you? Rescue Ranger that demo right quick. Take them with you. Both y'all get out of there, go have some fun and peaceful food and joy and have your conversations. Be kind, but ain't nobody listening. Say what you need to say. Get it off your chest, get it off your heart, and breathe. All right. Let's see. Invite yourself into someone else's reality. One of the most simplest ways to, switch some gears in your mind that are locked into what you're experiencing is to focus elsewhere. Invite yourself to someone else's reality. Have a conversation with them. If you'd like to guide that conversation into more positive notes, do that. If you'd like to honestly just hear what it is that they have to say, do that. But actively participate in someone else's reality. That's another way to escape the running away from reality. That's what we're doing, right? Escape what you're locked into, your conversation that you're stuck on. That's a way to switch it up and move those gears forward and find yourself somewhere else. All right. Move into that reality. Now, here's a trick code. For real. If you got a happy person around you, hallelujah. Lucky. Go be a part of that reality. All right, go get some happy rubbed off on you. I extend my elbow and my hand sometimes. Rub it off on me. If I'm over here sourpussing it, rub it off on me. Rub it off on me. Because life too short is too short. So don't be that guy. That's another tool that you can use. Put yourself into someone else's reality. Now, this is for my folks that done escape. Or you're maybe just separating yourself a little bit and used to have someone else going with you, right? There's a couple of y'all had enough. You're going to take a breather and go elsewhere. Simple, safe fun. This is for the adults. Some blindfolded fun. It's a fun game actually to play too among people. Get your blindfold on. There's a number of things that are placed and you are literally just touching them and trying to guess what they are. It is the silliest thing on the planet. It's household items, things that are safe to touch and grab while you're blindfolded. Is something to do that you can put your mind on other than recklessness or foolishness or anger or things you don't want to participate in or conversations you want no part of. Go do something else. Well, I don't run around with a blindfold. I do. However, you can use something else. Okay, do whatever you need to do. Get creative. All right. Get those eyes covered, or even just close your eyes and show some honor here. Boy Scouts honor, Girl Scout honor. Close your eyes. All right. And play with a friend. Again, I kid you not. If you have children around you, that is the best, because they're generally willing to play. They're generally willing to have some fun and not have all of those heavy laden conversations. Please do not make the mistake of being that guest. Do not bring all of your heavy laden problems and pour them out during Thanksgiving dinner. Don't do that. Okay, pumpkin, get invited back. Don't do that. Do this instead. Bring your gratitude. It is a day of giving thanks. Okay? Well, what do I need? What do I have to be thankful for? Life is so hard, and I'm so grouchy and grumpy, and I'm so sad, and this is horrible, or this person died. Well, guess what? You breathe in. I had a conversation the other day, yesterday, and it was very, very funny. The conversation went like this. How are you? Well, I'm very grateful. And I'm giggling. What's got you so grateful today? I woke up. Simple, simple, simple. Goes on to say, use of the body, can move my limbs. And yes, it can be dismissed. But there are many people who didn't wake up. There are many people who do not have the full use of their limbs and mental faculties. All right. We can make jokes about it. We laugh about it. And we did. We made all kinds of jokes. It was great. However, it's still true. So if you can't find anything else among your life to be grateful for, start there and let the string grow. All right. Let the string grow. It is a beautiful thing to be grateful. Make it a practice. This way, when you get to Thanksgiving or Day of Giving Thanks, however you want to look at it, by the time you get here, you have a list. In my mastermind, I encourage folks to keep a list. Keep a list of the amazing things that have occurred in your life. Go back and praise it. Sit with it and encourage yourself by it. Bless it, and thank God for it. Because it's not that everyone had that outcome. Folks in your life have been spared from death. Maybe I heard a young woman singing. Her name was Erin. When I tell you just the beautiful voice that she had, I hope she blesses God every day for the voice that she had. And she shared her testimony, like her life story real quick, like about less than a minute. She did it really well, like fast. She had been through so many things, several near-death experiences, had been sex trafficked, had chosen some poor things, and she was very honest about that as well. And I kid you not, she did it in under a minute. Do you understand? And her song that she poured out of herself, it was such a grateful song. It was to the point where it took her to tears, took me to tears, took her two hosts that were hosting her to tears. Like, we was in tears, because it is simple to recognize the blessings. Some folks don't want to call it blessings. Okay. It is simple to recognize the gifts that life gives you. Some folks don't want to recognize the gifts that life gives you. All right. It is amazing to accomplish, acquire, and live among success. Regardless of your entry point of understanding, gratitude is that thread. That's the thread. That's the thread. That's the thread. Make some memories that you can be grateful for this holiday season. Be a memory for someone else that they can be grateful for this holiday season. How do I do that, Melikia? Well, you do it by practicing your peace. You do it by practicing honoring yourself, and let that pour out of you and honor those around you. Pour that love out of you and fill up someone else's love cup. If you own trash and you've been on trash and you're going to come through that door kind of with some fear and trepidation, knowing that you done did that dirt, but here go the holidays and you're going to come eat, apologize. Knock it off. Knock it off. Never be fearful to apologize to family. It makes no sense. Go make amends and make some beautiful memories while you're at it. Okay, so that I do believe, take it back, the last one, do it differently. Do it differently. Earlier, we spoke about how sometimes we move in routines, right? We let life become so routine that we can't operate outside of it. We've put ourselves into the robotics of life. You know, we're just gears. do it this way only. And if it's not done that way, then there's an issue, or you're so out of sorts that you can't bend or flex or try something new. Well, here's your challenge. Do it differently. Yes, we've done, however old you are, you've done that many Thanksgivings or days of giving thanks, okay? And again, I point out, gratitude is a 365-day game. Okay, great. So regardless of how many Thanksgivings you've had to date, you still have the opportunity to do it differently. Yes, that food may be the exact same food that you have prepared or sat to eat for a number of years. Cool. Tradition, knock yourself out. However, what you can do differently is you can bring yourself to the table with a different mindset. You can take yourself into the kitchen to cook with a different heart set. You can add some prayers over that food. Yes, you can. You can make some new meals, something different, kind of just flex it, shake it up a bit. You can ditch cooking and run away and cater, go grab a cruise, do something different. My friend's off on a cruise for Thanksgiving. So one of them. So again, do it differently. What does that differently look like? You'll have to figure that out for yourself, ain't you? I don't know if you need help figure that out. That's a freebie. You can definitely email me at lifeisSXP. lifeissanctuaryxp@gmail.com. When I said it out loud, someone was like, that ain't it. So you can message me there and we can have that conversation quickly. Now, I will stop and say this.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
Well, I guess Siri just said that something went wrong, but I didn't ask it. Either way, if you know you'd like to have that conversation in more detail, like, okay, Melikia, from the things that you're sharing, I find that I might need a little bit more help. I find that I'm stumbling over trauma. I'm stumbling over past memories and I'm stuck. Maybe I haven't gotten the help or the attention and time that I needed. Maybe I didn't have someone to grab me by the hand and walk alongside me through whatever this thing is, and I honestly need help. If that is you, run, don't walk. Run, don't walk. Grab your phone, text Coach Me. Simple. Coach Me to 321-443-2495. Again, it's 321-443-2495. Please do not let this holiday season get the best of you. Don't do that. All right? Don't do that. And then two, you know what? Let me show you this, because Black Friday is coming up. And I'm sure my mic is still open. So for Black Friday, I am doing a 10% off sale for my coaching. And I don't even like that word sale. I'm just offering 10% off of my coaching. How about that? For Black Friday for coaching, and then 50% off for the strategy sessions. So coaching comes in 6 year and 1 full year. Actually, let me put this up. Ooh, I didn't switch it. I sure didn't. Okay, stuck on this. So the 1 year you're at 30K, and for the 6 months it truly is 15K, but on here it's 8. So we'll honor that. And the short story goes, if you get your coaching taken care of this Black Friday, not Black Saturday, not Black Sunday, that ain't occurring. Black Friday, get it taken care of. You're gonna have 10% off your strategy sessions. You're gonna have 10% off your coaching and 50% off your strategy sessions. So let me say it again so we get that straight, because I ain't playing this game. Your 1 year coaching, you have 10% off. That is a great deep discount. All right. And then for your strategy sessions, you have it for 50% off by Black Friday. That means you have from today, it is Tuesday, through Black Friday, to text me, Coach Me, and text me Black Friday, because that's what's on that flyer, and that's actually what I need to see. Black Friday, not day. So Black Friday to 321-443-2495. All right. Let's have that conversation. Let's get you ready and study for 2025. It could literally be the best year you ever had. Like one decision away from the best year you've ever had, the most accomplished year you've ever had, the most supported year you've ever had. Yeah. All right. Okay, so that's your opportunity to do that. I showed you this earlier. By the oops, I'll show you again. That is a day of healing. We're going to have Love Fest 2025, February 8th, 2025. What does that mean? 24 virtual hours of love fest. That includes keynote speakers. It includes a whole lot of fun and great conversations. Love and gratitude focused. It includes some DJs for the dancing and poets and performances at night. It's going to be a fabulous day. I did tell you that I'm already visioning this. I'm already in my imagination playing and bringing it to life and filling in the spots that need to be filled in and pulling in that vibration that's going to keep us company and the fun that we're going to have. And even in the in-person events too, there is much to do. And the majority of what I do starts here. I think it, I create it, I intend it, and I start actioning it out. I behave it, I be it, do it, I have it, right? Okay, so I am going to show you one more time. And I have more of these for you. December 1 is the drop date for all the marketing. I'm quite excited about that. A day of healing, Love Fest 2025. What you can do is go to Clubhouse. If you don't have Clubhouse, download that app. It is an audio app. Can't nobody see you on that app. They won't be able to visibly see you, but you will be heard, okay? Audio app. And we will spend 24 hours in Sanctuary XP. In parentheses, the word Master Key Mindset is written backwards because yours truly got jokes and I like thinkers. So Sanctuary XP is the house. The rooms are already created. February 8th, 2025, it will be a day of healing, Love Fest 2025. You can also go to Melikia.com. At the top of that page. What you're going to find is a little bit of thing to fill in. You're going to answer the questions, fill it in, send your email. I'll send you the reminders. I'll send you the marketing materials. Please do share them. Please do encourage folks to participate in this day of love. Why? Well, don't you think everybody could use a little bit more love? Because I do. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I believe in the social impact. I believe in the healing of a thing. I believe in love and community. So we're going to come together once again as a community and support one another and have great conversations and have some performances and fun and bring your food, bring your drinks, make it fabulous for yourself on your end. All right. So I believe that be that and that be that. I have 3 minutes. So I'm going to quickly run through just a few other ideas. Exercise or dance. Exercise or dance. Get your body moving. Get your body moving. Okay. Change that energy. Change that flow. Change your mindset, put some great thoughts on your mind. I did teach this earlier in earlier episodes when it comes to those thoughts that are swarming on you and you'd like to take some of that out and write in some better ones. Come on. Go binge. It's like 32 episodes, so you got a lot of content material to go through with me in SXP Metamorphosis 365 Growth Podcast. Yes, we tackle some interesting conversations. Yes, we do the goof off sometime. I believe in fun and mischief. You will find that here as well. Same time, go binge. Okay, where we are. Nature walks. Get outside. Take those shoes off. Put those toes in the grass. Ground. All right, we talked about the water, but go ground. Ground yourself. There's ways. Also, a simple practice. You'll notice that there's a vibration and an energy that runs through your house. If you have a pleasant and peaceful home, you can rest your hand on the wall and it'll push. Okay, push and be reminded of the peace. Be reminded of the joy. Be reminded of the love that the house holds. It's another way to put your mind somewhere better for a moment till you make your adjustments and decisions on how you will respond. What else? Music. I love music. A lot. So play something that you enjoy. It's going to get you going, something that you really would like to hear. Do that for yourself and for others. Video games. I believe in the buttons. I believe in the buttons. Okay, but be mindful. Play a little bit. Engage more. Right? Engage your people more. Play a little bit. Have some fun. Okay, the travel and staycation is a whole different idea. Mindful meditation. Meditate. I do meditation practices. I actually teach those too. How about that? Well, I do encourage you something simple that you can do during an event, during a holiday, during a whatever. 2 minutes. Sit back, close your eyes. Just breathe. Nothing else. Don't do anything else. Just sit and breathe. Breathe you. for 2 minutes. You can have 2 of your 1,440 minutes during that day. You can have 2 for yourself. You can have 5 for yourself. You can have 10 for yourself. Take what you need. The majority of my listeners have hearts for other people, right? And I understand that. My voice definitely pulls in those people who are givers, who are kind, who are healers, who are high achievers, and they've done all these wonderful things, right? And impacted many people, and yet their hearts are not tended to. Okay? I'm here to tend to your heart. Let me. Okay. Bear that in mind. And what else I want to share? I think I shared everything else. Oh, volunteer. That one I didn't share. Go do something for somebody else. Got some elderly in your area? Maybe they're too tired to cook. Take them a plate. Go get their mail. Take out their trash. Sweep a little bit. Right? Volunteer. Folks need to be fed. They need help feeding people during the holidays. Volunteer. Here, fill my car up, backseat up with some meals. I'm going to go deliver them. I know where the homeless hang out and dang near reside on this corner. All right? Let me go take them food. Volunteer. Volunteer safely. Volunteer wisely. All right? Don't do the dangerous. Don't do the dangerous. Do the wise. All right. So I've given you all those wonderful keys. If you did not catch the full episode, please do go back and take it from the top. Listen. I encourage you to binge this podcast. Binge. Not only binge it, like it, comment, and share in it after the live is done too, because I don't get to see your comments, sadly, once this live is over. Well, what I can do is see them if you put it in there. You can go to Melikia K, Courtney. Go to my page on YouTube and leave me some comments there. I will find them and reply to you. It's wonderful. If you'd like to communicate with me directly, you're welcome to email me at lifeissanctuaryxp@gmail.com. And if you are looking for your coach to help guide you into a magnificent 2025, you're going to text me, Coach Me, or Black Friday if you want those deals, to 321-443-2495. Yes, the books are still bundled and they are for the sale. Let's go. Okay, on that note, I heard a sound that was sounding that didn't belong. I don't know what that was, but that's my time. Big time love, y'all. Have a wonderful Turkey Day, a day of thanks, beautiful time with your family. Get your good hugs in. Love on your people. Listen to their minds and hearts. Tend to your folks. Make sure everybody's okay. And give of yourself and let them know you are okay or not okay too. Be honest. Be honest. And if you are having a struggle that you find that you can't handle on your own, it's time to talk. It's time to talk to me, communicate that, or speak to the people around you and get the professional help you need. You don't have to suffer in silence. There's no reason to do that anymore. Okay, hold on. I see your comments. Let me make sure. Is it wrong to take a nap from the itis amongst your family? That's freaking hilarious. Hey, Carla. Thank you. Let me show this. I'm buzzing up. I'm going to address that in 1 second. And you are amazing, Carla, too. You guys, this is Carla from Crazy Carla's Concoctions. She has a Thursday show. I believe her show is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Find it and tune in. All these wonderful shows are on Blast. And I created a fun commercial for all of us. And the VP is going to put some great music to it and all these wonderful things. So you'll get a lineup. You'll get to see all of the great shows that happen here. I know Thursday at 7 p.m. is Shine Vibrations. Definitely want to tune into there as well. So in Paul Cram, I believe it's Sunday at 7. Nope, it's at 8. So Louisiana Lyricist Lounge. There are really so many fun shows here. The Nerd Show is right after mine tonight at 9. Okay, so I've said everything I need to say. I've encouraged you to be your best. Be your best this holiday. Make this the best holiday you've ever had. It can happen. It's so possible. But only if you're on board. All right, so be on board with that. Be on board with that. Let's make an agreement. We're going to shake hands. We're going to shake fingers and agree. All right, y'all. I'll get out of here. Much love. Much love. I look forward to growing with you. Let's get out of here. I got to push that button. There it goes.